Hi guys, I'm Jiaoying Summers. Welcome back to Tiger Milk Podcast.
It's a real challenge to continue to figure out how do I do this in a way that's different but also the same.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's something that it's taken a lifetime for me to still figure out. You know, I try to do different things and I try to, work around things. And I'm always amazed at I don't even know how this works, but it works. It's good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I realized I need a stage time and the open micing is not enough. So I bought this club and I started to host open mic 10 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
And that really helped me to find my voice and even learn how to hold a microphone, how to be not nervous on stage.
Yeah.
And that was just so important. I was so lucky. I got to have that club. And then after I started to do better, we just produce a lot of shows on the weekends. We have Asian male lead, Asian female lead, all these Asian people. We have a lot of Asian shows with all Asian lineup.
Wow.
Which we just, everybody's Asian people it's not going to sell. And it always sell out because it will sell. People say it won't sell because they don't want to see that much Asian on the lineup, but it will sell out.
Yeah.
And I feel so lucky I'm able to provide this stage for people like me who don't get booked often because when you start, nobody want to book you. But
well, it's hard to get past at these clubs. It's hard to get your foot in the door. Also, especially in LA or New York, there's not a lot of places because a lot of places are waiting for people who are already famous who want to come in and work on their act because we all have to keep working on it.
Yes.
So stage time is limited and it's hard to sort of break in when you're new. But then if you own a club, then you can just run it yourself.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, I got lucky. I have it. The more I learn, the more I know how hard it is. And then it amuses me sometimes when something works out. It's so addictive.
Yeah.
It make you, one joke works out, I'll be happy for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have to whenever that's the best feeling. Go back and go, oh, this works. And I'm well, then maybe something else can work. Gives me confidence to do something else.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I think I was planning on leaving my husband because he's very mentally abusive. I didn't know he was mentally abusive because my mom was very verbally abusive. She just being a really regular traditional Chinese mom. We are very close now, but she's just verbally abusive, very. And I think at the beginning my husband was so charming and nice, and he's a Chinese man, became very verbally abusive, calling me fat, calling me unattractive. I don't have makeup on. I was I didn't have boundaries because I feel the way a traditional Asian girl growing up is that we get punished when we have boundaries. When you don't listen, you know that's wrong. So I was trained to not have boundaries. So I just assumed that he loves me, he cares about me, he wants me to watch myself. But eventually it got really bad. It got really bad to a point that it got physical. So I want to leave him. Yeah, I didn't know how, but I realized that I have to make comedy work. Yeah, I need to make it happen, and it's not gonna happen because it's just gonna take you at least 10 years because this is so hard. So I decided to just work nonstop, go to club 10 hours a day, just do it, then start posting my jokes on social media, see which one on TikTok, see which joke works. It helps me find my voice faster because the algorithm, if something goes viral, that's the topic people like to hear. So I work more on that. And so with social media and working so much, I start to make some money. And I started, oh my God, I need to work harder so I can take the kids with me. Yeah. Because you don't have money, I can't take the children. And I don't think I'll leave him if I cannot be with the children.
Yeah.
I have to be with them.
Of course.
So I was able to take the kids and I didn't take any money from him. I just, my offer was, you take all the money, I take the 2 children. And that's what I want. And he agreed to it.
That's good.
So I start over from be on my own, and it was so empowering.
That's wonderful.
Help me with my boundaries so much. When some man I'm dating is being abusive, and where am I gonna bye? Yeah, because I'm here to set an example for my daughter. I want her to know that something is off limits, and we don't have to put up for anything.
So important. It's so hard because it's I've been in so many abusive relationships because I just didn't know I could set those boundaries, or that we're not raised. Asian women, even if we're in different generations. We're from different generations. So, but still, like the mentality that they put you, like you're supposed to just do what these men say and you just, like you're supposed to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really hard for me to understand or trust my own internal voice saying this is wrong, this is bad. And yeah, it's also made like a really... I kind of find it very hard to date anyway. Like I kind of am not. I'm sort of on a dating, like I'm not interested. I don't know. I'm also 55. So that's sort of, I think that all of that is very, I might not be, I not want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's too complicated. Like I after my separation with my husband, I was not seeing anybody. I was celibate for 10 months. I just don't even want to have sex with any human. It's hard. It's hard to date, not just in LA. I mean, as a female comedian, it's very hard to date, I feel like. I was talking to Adam Carolla, and he said, well, they still try to date, but it is hard for us to date. Male comedians easier to date.
Yeah, I think so. But then male comedians are so ugly.
Yeah. But girls, we make them cute when they are funny.
Yeah,
every time they're funny, they are cuter here.
But we're not impressed by funny guys.
We are not.
We're not.
We are not.
We're just not impressed by funny guys because we just know so many funny guys. So we're just like, oh well,
Do you have like the guy want to date you and they try to tell you jokes because try to impress you and you're just like,
yeah. It's like don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, but it's just but yeah, there's like I don't know. Like I think a lot of women like when like they're like attracted to comics. I'm just like, ugh.